simply because some witnesses, you call them, you request to see them on a particular day, they say, no, we're not available on this particular day, can you please arrange another day? You call another one, you say to him, can we please meet on a particular day because of this purpose, I want to come consult you, I've got your name from this accused person. They say, no, I'm not available on this day, I'm available on this day. Some of them, at the close of the state's case, we indicated that, and after the Section 174 application was unsuccessful, we indicated that indeed we will be taking the stand. And then we requested time to go and consult with the accused and those potential witnesses, my lord. As if I was a soothsayer, I indicated that let the date of today be a provisional date, or let us treat it as a provisional date, because I could foresee that our consultation, I'm now talking on behalf of accused number 1 and 3, my consultation with accused number 1 and 3 was of such a nature that, and that was before the Section 174 application, because I already started to consult with them. So there are a number of things which I had to navigate, because that consultation was about whether or not they've got witnesses that they would intend to call to come and give a discourse on their behalf. It was not about them coming to testify at court. That consultation is still coming. So it was just to find out as to whether or not there are any witnesses. And in fact, during my consultation with them, it transpired that there are witnesses that they would want me to go consult and, as their legal representative, determine their relevance in the course of their case. And I've indicated, my lord, on the 2nd of September 2025 that I would request that today's date be treated as a provisional date. Indeed, I've been up and down, and I've indicated to the court, my lord, that those witnesses, according to information that I'm getting from Mr. Sibiya and Mr. Mncube, are scattered all over the show. Those were my words. And indeed, I've been from pillar to post. I've been all over the show. Unfortunately, despite my fervent effort to squeeze everything so that today there might be something happening, I've not been successful in doing that, my lord. And simply because some witnesses, you call them, you request to see them on a particular day, they say, no, we're not available on this particular day, can you please arrange another day? You call another one, you say to him, can we please meet on a particular day because of this purpose, I want to come consult you, I've got your name from this accused person. They say, no, I'm not available on this day, I'm available on this day. Some of them, it's not worth mentioning that I even consulted some of the witnesses at night, Sunday night. From 10 to 3 o'clock in the morning, I was consulting certain witnesses, my lord. But as I'm saying, despite those fervent efforts, I've not able to cover all the witnesses that I've been referring to these accused persons. By Mr. Sibiya and Mr. Mncube, my lord, without which will not have full confidence to say to the court that I am ready to begin with the defense of accused number 1 and accused number 3, my lord. Because after having consulted with those witnesses, I need to go and reconsult with accused number 1 and 3 again, just to give a summary of what those witnesses are saying. That is the strategy that I'm employing. Somebody might be using a different strategy, but that works wonders for me, my lord. On that note, my lord, it's a very uncomplicated issue. I am standing up to make an application for a further postponement of this matter so that I wind up the preparation of accused number 1 and number 3's case for its commencement. I'm simply trying to avoid a situation where we start their case, then in the middle of the trial, I say, may I be given at least a month to go and consult. I don't think that will be a good thing to do, my lord. Otherwise, I'll be looked at like somebody who's building a house which has got no foundation. I want to build this house and basing it on a proper foundation. And what is that foundation? That foundation is exactly what I'm doing now, my lord. Because when I start with their case, I would want to start and go, and go, and go, and go. Avoid stop and go, as if it's a road that has been constructed there and so on, which has got some stop and goes. But with that as it may, my lord, in brief, that is the situation that we are facing, my lord. When I say we, are preferring myself, accused number 1 and number 3, we're still busy preparing their defense case, such that we are not ready to start with their case today, my lord. I would therefore respectfully request a further adjournment of this matter so that we finalize what we have already started. Thank you, madam.
As it pleases the court, my lord, similarly, I had requested certain contact details of witnesses that the state availed to us, and such information, my lord, was timelessly provided to us, my lord. Secondly, regarding the email from my learned colleague, my lord, asking us whether or not we are ready. Last evening, my lord, I got a call from Advocate Baloi asking me about that email, and I told him that I did not receive it. However, I informed him from the perspective of accused number 2, Mr. Ntanzi, I also won't be in a position to start the defense case for Mr. Ntanzi for the following reasons, my lord. Mr. Mnisi has touched on this, my lord. I've been all over this country, Northwest, Gauteng, Mpumalanga, and we are left with certain provinces as well, my lord, to consult with witnesses whose names Mr. Ntanzi furnished to me to contact them and prepare them for his defense, my lord. In fact, this week again, my lord, we've got 3 more consultations after the midweek holiday to go and consult, my lord. So I'm not in a position to start the defense of accused number 2 because we haven't finalized our consultation with these witnesses, my lord. In the same vein, my lord, I'll then apply for a further postponement of the matter to finalize our consultations, my lord, as the court pleases.
Yes.
Thank you, my lord. I had indicated as well in our last sitting that Mr. Mapisa is going to take a stand, is going to testify in his defense. However, there are few witnesses that I still need to consult with. As my colleagues have indicated that there are consultations which are scheduled for this week. In the circumstances, my lord, I'll request a postponement to start the defense case. Thank you.
The witnesses, my lord, I discovered that they are available on different dates because of the work commitments and the health commitments, my lord. As a result, I still have to finalize this week with other witnesses as well as next week, my lord. And also they are not in one place, they are also scattered, my lord. They are not all in Pretoria, my lord. That's the reason that made me not to be able to finish the consultation with all of them. As a result, my lord, I therefore ask for a further postponement, my lord, until the 6th day of October 2025. Thank you, my lord.
Okay, Mr. Baloi.
My lord, we're not going to oppose the application for the simple reason that fair trial rights dictate that an accused has got the right to have adequate time and facilities to prepare a defense. All that we request, my lord, my other colleagues, they haven't indicated how long they still need to consult, except for Advocate Nshololo, to consult with their witnesses. And second case, whether the date that will be agreed upon will be a provisional date or a final date. But I think to err on the side of caution, perhaps we should determine a provisional date, and on the date we can then set a date for the commencement of the defense case.
Asinayo ke